Do you have the mark of the beast? Do you really know what it is? What if I told you that the greatest test of loyalty in human history is not coming? It's already unfolding. And what if the mark of the beast isn't just a symbol from an ancient prophecy, but a present-day choice that reveals who truly rules your heart? In this message, we are going to uncover what the Bible and the writings of Ellen G. White, Prophet of God, reveal about this mysterious mark. Is this a literal mark? And why your daily choices right now may already be shaping your eternal destiny. So stay with me till the end of this video, because what you will hear may change the way you see worship, obedience, and salvation forever. Remember to share this video with your friends, like and subscribe for more end-time prophecies that prepare you for the soon coming of Jesus Christ. The book of Revelation speaks of a power that will cause all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. For centuries, people have speculated, is it a chip, a tattoo, a number? But the Bible reveals something far more spiritual and far more dangerous. This message is not to frighten you, it's to awaken you, because the mark of the beast is not about technology, it's about worship. Who will you honor when the world stands divided between truth and deception? Ellen G. White reminds us in the book The Great Controversy, page 605, that when the final test shall be brought upon men, then the line of distinction will be drawn between those who serve God and those who serve Him. Not the mark of the beast will separate the loyal from the lukewarm. It will reveal who bows to human authority and who stands firm for God's law, especially the Sabbath commandment. To understand the mark, we must first understand the beast, a symbol of a religious political power that seeks worship due only to God. Revelation 13 and Daniel 7 describe this power as blasphemous, persecuting, and intent on changing times and laws. What divine law includes time? Only one, the fourth commandment. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. So the issue is not money, politics, or technology. It's about loyalty. Who has your worship, the Creator or the counterfeit? This isn't a future theory. The stage is already being set. Laws of convenience, Sunday rest movements, and global calls for a unified day of worship may look harmless, but prophecy tells us they're paving the road to a final crisis. When worship is legislated, your choice will reveal your allegiance. Those who honor God's commandments, including the seventh-day Sabbath, will stand out like lights in a dark world. And in that moment, neutrality will no longer exist. If this truth stirs something in your heart, don't scroll away. Subscribe and stay with this message, because what comes next explains why this test will shake every soul on earth. Revelation 14 describes 3 angels flying across heaven, proclaiming God's last warning to humanity. The first angel calls us to fear God and give glory to Him and worship Him that made heaven and earth. The third warns, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark, the same shall drink of the wrath of God. This is not symbolic language alone, it is the final message of mercy before judgment falls. Ellen White writes in early writings, states, the mark of the beast is exactly what it has been proclaimed to be. Not a mark placed on the forehead or hand, but a decision of the mind and will, showing whom we will obey. In the last days, obedience will not be easy. You may lose your job, your comfort, your approval. But remember, the same Jesus who stood before Pilate without fear will give strength to every faithful soul who stands for Him. The mark of the beast is a matter of worship and loyalty is tested when standing for truth costs something. Friend, don't wait for the crisis to prepare. Preparation happens now, in the small decisions of daily faithfulness. How you treat the Sabbath today determines whether you will stand tomorrow. Stay to the end of this message, because soon, silence will no longer be an option. Every prophecy has two sides, a counterfeit and the genuine. If the mark of the beast represents false worship, then what does the Bible say about the seal of God? Revelation 7 paints the picture. I saw another angel saying, "Hurt not the earth, till we have sealed the servants of our God in their foreheads." The seal of God is not an external stamp, it's an internal conviction, God's law written in the heart. Ellen G. White explains in Testimonies for the Church that the seal of God is placed upon those who, through the power of the Holy Spirit, have formed characters like Christ. So, while the mark shows loyalty to man-made authority, the seal reveals submission to divine truth, and that truth centers on the law of God, including the commandment the world has forgotten: remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. In the last days, the Sabbath becomes the dividing line between the loyal and the deceived. It's not merely a day, it's a declaration of allegiance. The Sabbath will be the great test of loyalty, for it is the point of truth especially controverted. When the world unites under laws that honor a false day of rest, God's people will face the question, whom will you serve, the Creator or the creature? Keeping the Sabbath holy in a world that mocks obedience will require courage born only of love. Because true obedience is never forced, it's the fruit of a relationship with Jesus. Jesus said, "If you love me, keep my commandments." Love leads to obedience, and obedience leads to sealing. Ellen White foresaw this in Last Day Events, states, "As the approach of the storm is seen, a large class who have professed faith in the third angel's message, but have not been sanctified through obedience to the truth, abandon their position and join the ranks of the opposition." The mark of the beast crisis will expose every hidden motive. Some will compromise for comfort, others will stand even when the world turns against them. That's why now, while peace still lingers, is the time to decide whom you will serve. Every Friday sunset, every Sabbath choice, every act of faithfulness is shaping your character for eternity. Friend, don't wait for the Sunday law to prepare. The crisis will only reveal who you already are. Choose now to be sealed by the Spirit of God. The mark of the beast is not given by accident, it's accepted through indifference. But the seal of God is received through surrender. So today, if you hear His voice, harden not your heart. Return to the commandments, restore the Sabbath in your home, reconnect with the one who gave His life for you. When we give ourselves to Christ, our hearts are united with His heart, our will is merged in His will. That is the seal heaven recognizes. That is the mark of a soul ready for the kingdom. The final deception will soon sweep across the earth. The powers of darkness are preparing their mark, but God is preparing His people. Which mark will you bear? The seal of God or the mark of eternal damnation? If this message has opened your eyes, write in the comments below, "Lord, seal me with your truth." And before you go, remember to subscribe, share this message, and let others know that prophecy is being fulfilled before our very eyes. Until next time, keep watching, keep praying, and keep your eyes fixed on Jesus, the author and finisher of our faith.